Good morning, good evening, good night, people. How are you doing of the world? Hope everybody is doing well on this fine day of the 30th of the 5th month, 2024. So, let's get down to it. There's a new king on the block, apparently. Codestral latest 80. Let's see, this has been released 22 hours ago. It's the latest 22B model. From Mistral AI, and apparently from the benchmarks, it's saying it's the best. And so definitely using yeah. What's that 4o doing there? But let's be all fun and let's test 4o as well. So I'm gonna give this thing a real world example. ChatGPT 4o versus the new Codestral 22B. All right, cool. So let's take it. Yeah, I have a web app. I want this thing. This is 800 lines of code. Let's see if it can actually do the job. Based on this, I am going to write this text, and I needed to do that changes. So I know GPT-4o has been having a problem lately. Let's watch it go. Can it do the job? And at the same time, let's go to Codestral. Same problem. Let's give it the same code. Literally the same code. And the same query. Exact same query. Let's see who does what and what and what. Oh, working a project. Okay, right. Me, please. I don't want to see that. I just want to see the code. So that's a fail. See what ChatGPT is doing. Well, it's doing something, but I know it's gonna shit itself because it shut itself quite a few times by writing this much code. So this is real world code, and yes, you're looking at some of. So I'm gonna scroll up and scroll down so I can confuse some people because this is actually some of my back end of the soon demo. But yeah, apparently this is the new baby on the block, and that is the 22 model which I've got running here. And so you know what? Let's do something new. New chat, Codestral 22B. There we go. Me a Python program that can connect to Mongo using a .env file for the connection string, and it must connect to the, let's see, I'm going to call it watch database, and it must write you know what, let's do this. It must upload pictures to this database using gridfs. Also have this app in a radio front end. Let's take that same one with ChatGPT 4 as well. So I'm not gonna continue there. And go. Let's see who's gonna write it first. Yes, that is right. And let's see. ChatGPT 4o. Go, 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 go. It's quite small. And we are going to test this code. Real world, real world, real world, real world. And we will test what this thing is also come up with. Why does it come up with that? Import radio. Okay, so it's got a few files. Import gridfs. So you know what? It's this can be all in one file. Put all this into one file called app.py. Come on. No long. Well, more or less the same. Not bad. So let's go. Visual Studio Code. And let's do a real world example because I'm using this type of patterns to write some really neat stuff, or clones of myself that's actually writing these type of things. So let's go to open the folder. I'm not gonna clone any repo. These are all my projects. We're gonna make a new project. Code. Yes. Sorry, I'm running low on fumes, so I'm gonna select that folder. Great stuff. We're gonna create a new file there. We're gonna call it codestral.py, and we are going to call this gpt4o.py. Cool. And let's copy Codestral's code into Codestral. Right, no errors there. That's great stuff. And we're going to use gpt4's one as well. And let's paste it. Well, Control V. There we go. Sorry about that. And just for fun sakes, we are going to make a new Conda environment so we can actually spin this up correctly, like as you would do it in production. What did I call this folder now? Codestral test. Aha. And these are two. Right. Conda create -n Codestral Python equals 3.12, and let's install that sucker. Codestral. Oh, I spelled wrong. I'm not as good as AI. My apologies. But either way, let's see how this goes, how this works, how this real world test goes, and we are going to run each one of them and see if it actually spins up what it needs to. Oh, just for the fun sake, what I would want this is to write the requirements txt file. Sure thing. Alright, so let's see. Will it work? Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Let's write a new file, requirements.txt. Paste that. Let's take that away. Let's take the latest version. I don't want these specific versions. Cool. Save it. Wait. Control save it because it will need PyMongo. Cool stuff. So, pip install -r requirements.txt, and let's see if it installs everything. Defaulting to user installation. Oh wait, cancel that. We wanted to do this first. We don't want to install it on the user one, so we want to do that first. Now we go pip install in its environment, so we know it's clean, it's its own environment, and will it work? Oh yes, and we need a .env file, so I'll make a new .env file. env. Cool. And let's give it a real world Mongo credentials. So this I'm gonna hide away because I don't want people to connect to my Mongo database from outside, even though it's not exposed outside. But you never know. Once you give them a pinky, they'll take your entire arm. Here's a .env file that has that stuff in. Okay. That's the database stuff, and let's go to this .env file here, and let's save that. Okay, cool. Now that is there, and we are back here to the code. Quite cool. So we know for a fact that, okay, it's still installing everything, but we should have something very, very soon. Sometimes these do take forever. And I've got a database here, so it will write it. It's going to write. Let's just look at the code quickly. That is just, I don't know why it's did that. Let's see, yeah. That says gridfs, that's correct. PyMongo is correct because you can use PyMongo. I don't know my Python object because I want gridfs, which is gridfs, which is going to pump it into this, the Mongo connection string, db client, watch, because we're going to write a new. So what we can do is we can do this Mongo client is os.get environment db. Instead of that, I'm gonna do that and db, and we just doubly confirm on this side with my environment variables. Oh no, that's what it is. db URI db connection string. Okay, so I need to change all of them. Okay, it is db URI, that db connection string. It's not a mistake, it's just I would write it in the env file. So this db name, I'm gonna make here by, so they're the same. So I just did some changes here quickly. So I changed this, instead of looking to the database watch, I want it to the database that I want, and that's going to connect to my database, my actual database. And there we go. It's all hidden, which is great. Now we're just waiting for this to finish. Once that finishes, then we can get back to the fun stuff. Will it work? Is it any good? And if it is good enough, then we can start breaking it down, and maybe I'll do a video of me going through those 800 lines of code. Question is it worth it to go through 800 lines of code? It's quite daunting. There we go, this is done. Perfect. So now we just do Python, and let's test Codestral first. Will you work? Will you spin up without issues? Remember, it did not make any mistakes, which is great. Much better than Llama 3 already. So Llama 3 70B has made mistakes on this already. So cool. Let's open it up, and the code is there. So let me upload a picture, and just for funsies, I'm gonna upload my face on here. Called. Yeah. Okay. And submit. And we have a picture with great stuff. Right. That's a pass. That's a big pass. So let's go. Oops. Let's go to. Yeah, that's perfect. And now we're going to try the other one. GPT. Will you run as well? Ah! There's something that was missing, so that's fine. Let's copy and paste. Let's go to GPT-4. Hey, this is missing. Fix. Okay. A bit slow there, but no problem. It actually did beat GPT-4 first round. How impressive. I'm actually smiling. So let's go back there. Let's do that. Paste the changes. Save it. Then let's go back here. Run it. There's usually a good sign when it takes that long. Ah, numpy. Okay, 2 fails. So let's try and fix itself again. It's fine. Last try. If it fails now again, then it fails. Then we know it's the worst one. So then, in that sort of case, ChatGPT4o, you can suck it. Sorry, Sam Altman, but we're losing faith in you, especially where all the stuff has come out now of you talking a whole bunch of nonsense or lies, or yeah, there's proof of you just being mischievous, and we don't like that, us in the open source community. So now, how do we trust even ChatGPT4 under your reign? Maybe I should just look at Ilya Suskerberg's stuff and all the others guys went. All right, but nevertheless, let's have a test. There was a change. I saw the change, but without even me intervening. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, then it just does not work. Come on. Ah ha. And let's see. Will you work the same? Pretty much the same. Let's see. Will it error out when uploading the picture? Oh, the picture's nice. Look at me, that handsome man. It was actually much more quicker and image uploaded. Did the job, I must say. After a few fixes, it does work. So, that's it for tonight, guys. That's a little real world test for you on Codestral. And locally, not on my machine, but on my servers, but it's running locally. Versus ChatGPT4o. Is ChatGPT4o really that good? Or are we just getting better? Cheers, everyone.